Hello there. Welcome back to another episode of the I Am Changing podcast. Today, I want to share a really nifty tool that you can add to your toolbox that supports you when you feel overwhelmed. Now, this trick, tip, strategy might be good for a couple of reasons or a couple of symptoms. When you experience panic, when you're out and about, or overwhelm, when you're studying or trying to focus at work and the enormity of all of the tasks is putting you into such overwhelm that you're then gone into procrastination and you're avoiding the work because when you look at it, the enormity of it is too much. And so, this particular technique is a neuro-linguistic programming resource, or NLP. And the idea is that we activate our senses with some breathing techniques to help bring you from your external stress-based focus back into your internal world and into the present moment. So let me explain that a little bit and then I'll do a demonstration for you. When we do the survival program, when we activate that sympathetic nervous system of flight, fight, freeze, or fawn, or meerkat mode, what's actually going on is the wiring in our brain. Our body is sending signals to the brain that says, on some level, I'm not safe or we're under threat. And so the frontal lobes shut down where we do our solution-orientated thinking. Our neocortex shuts down and we don't do that executive function, that high-ordered thinking. Our left and right integration, brain integration gets a little glitchy and we don't manage our emotions. We don't regulate our emotions well and we don't do a lot of logical thinking with clear thoughts. We operate from the reptilian brain and we just do what we have to do to survive. And generally, that's shallow breathing. And you might have episodes when you're really overwhelmed, you'll start to sweat or get very hot. And that's because your body has an internal cooling mechanism that brings the blood to the surface of the skin and induces sweat so you can cool yourself down and not fry your brain from overheating. Why do we do this? We do this sometimes when we're fatigued, when we're not hydrated, when our posture is crunched forward and we're not sitting up straight. We can do it when we haven't been feeding our brains the right food, and we can do it when we've got a lot to do and we go beyond current present time now and to the future. And when I talk about future time, I talk about that type of stress and worries where, but what if? And we start that scenario storytelling in our mind. But what if this happens? And but what if that happens? And what if I can't get my homework done on time? And that can feel really uncomfortable. So we do a little bit of avoidance and we put it off because then we don't have to look at the problem. And we certainly don't have to try and come up with a solution when we're being a meerkat. And so then the issue is that we're not calm, we're heightened, it's really challenging to relax and it can get uncomfortable in our body. And then we really start worrying about the future and we doubt our ability to get the job done. And so we sabotage, but I can't do it anyway because it's just too hard and I'll stuff it up anyway. So the idea is this particular technique incorporates several things. It incorporates setting an intention to be calm and present. It is, as the name suggests, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 5 breaths, looking at 4 things, listening to 3 things, feeling 2 things, and then connecting in with how calm you feel and then repeating the cycle. So let me explain each step and why it is that we do that. When we do a slow, purposeful breath and that we make our external or our exhale breath slower than the internal breath, we're sending a signal to our tummy, our enteric nervous system, hey, Curly, calm your farm. It's okay. And that sends signals to the brain and switches over from flight, fight back into rest and digest. And it also helps create those feel-good hormones.
When we do the extended breath and then take a deep breath in, we're exercising our diaphragm, which then in turn pumps the lymphatic of our gut, helps us do happy poos. We're offloading toxins out of our blood. I mean, it's all good. When you can offload the shit and let go, fabulous. When we're activating our senses, we're creating associations for reality rather than this future time and misperceiving what we think might happen and making up a story of what might happen tomorrow, and helps us focus on, well, right now, what can I do? So when we look around, and because it's really important to look around for this reason, when you do stress and you turn on that stress program of survival, that sympathetic nervous system, and you turn into a meerkat, your peripheral visual field gets shut down. And so you might find yourself looking around like a sentinel meerkat, turning your head, trying to gather in as much information as you can from your focal vision. And so this is why people turn their heads when they're stressed. Whereas theoretically, you should be able to take in a peripheral vision of almost 180 degrees and see objects moving and be able to notice things on the wall right on the edge of your peripheral vision. So the idea is, after doing 5 breaths, I'm going to encourage you to look at 4 things. And it doesn't matter what they are. It can be anything in front of you. Turn your head and have a look around. And then I want you to listen for 3 things. So we're using our senses of our VACOG, our visual system, our auditory system, our kinesthetic system. What can we see? What can we hear? What can we feel? Now, VACOG means visual, auditory, kinesthetic, olfactory, what we smell, and gustatory. What can we taste? When we're doing relaxation, sometimes smells can trigger alarm reactions. So we don't want to smell for this exercise. And we want you to breathe and not choke. So we're not going to get you to put anything in your mouth and try and taste it to get a sensory experience. I just want you to look, see, and feel. So let's do a practical example, and you can do it with me, regardless of whatever it is you've got going on in your world. And for this part, if you're driving a car or operating heavy machinery, just because of the way I talk when I'm doing meditative breathing with instruction, you may have a hypnotic relaxation response, and we don't really want that while you're driving the car. So either fast forward this bit or pull over and be safe. So let's begin with recalling the last time you felt calm. Just calm. And allow the imagination to turn on as you take a nice, slow, deep breath in. And imagine you're standing in a calm shower, breathing out. Nice and slow, letting go. Breathing in. And imagine that calm shower washing calm over your face, down your neck, breathing out. You can sigh, just releasing, letting go. Breathing in. This is the 3rd breath. Imagine that calm shower washing down your arms, your back, your chest, down your legs. Breathing in. Breathing out, letting go, releasing, just allowing relaxation and comfort to follow. Breathing in for that final 5th breath. Breathing out, slow and steady, calm and relaxed. And you might like to say relax on each outward breath. And for now, I invite you to look for 4 things that you can see right now, here in this moment, and just say them aloud. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Now I invite you to listen. And what is 3 things that you can hear? 1, 2, 3. Take another slow, deep breath and remind yourself right here, right now, in this moment, you're calm. And allow yourself to feel 2 things. Might be the socks on your feet or the clothes on your back. Well done. That's right. Great job. We're going to start the cycle again. 5 breaths. Slow outward breath, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Remind yourself of that calm shower. Breathing in, breathing out, and just sinking a little deeper into relaxation. Breathing in, breathing out, letting go, relaxing. Good job. Breathing in, breathing out, feeling yourself slowing down and just coming to right here, right now, in this moment. Breathing in, breathing out, opening your eyes, and look for 4 things. Good. Listen for 3 things. And feel 2 things. And it might be this round that you might see the same thing, but it might have a little bit more clarity this time. You might see more detail. You might feel calmer within yourself. Colours may be brighter. And if you've really worked yourself up into a hot mess, go a cycle again, 5 breaths, 4 things that you can see, 3 things that you can hear, and 2 things that you can feel and connect with that calm feeling. If you're studying, this is the time that you look at the first question that you have to answer on an assignment or homework or whatever it is, and just focus on that one thing. If you're going about your day at work, focus on what's the next most important thing I need to do. And sometimes that's just go and have a cup of warm beverage, chill, enjoy this moment of calm, and reset. It might be that you're out and about and this is the time to remind yourself right here, right now, in this moment, you're okay and you're in charge. You just talked yourself off the edge. You just calmed yourself. You could see 4 things, hear 3 things, feel 2 things, and that's on you. Well done. You did that. And so the better we practice, the more we practice this relaxation, this calmness, and even if this is the only thing you do each and every morning to kickstart your day, what a beautiful way to create an intention to flow through the day with just calm energy, calm, grounded into calm, moving with calm, thinking and feeling and being with calm. And so this is a fabulous tool that doesn't take a long time. And if you need to, you can repeat over and over and over again. It's both meditative and hypnotic. So it's soothing your nervous system. It's having a mindful, beneficial approach to your body. And documentation and research shows through the HeartMath Institute that when we invest in just 3 minutes of mindfulness each day, there's a 6-hour payback onto your overall well-being and health. So just 3 minutes of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 might be how you gift yourself that boost in the afternoon. It might be how you set your energetic intention for the day. It might be what you need to, instead of avoiding the building list of to-dos, you start ticking them off and achieving success in your life. I hope 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 with VACOG has been useful for you today. Enjoy. Be sure to like the I Am Changing podcast. It's a resource library designed for clinic clients to utilize and share with friends and family. And remember, as always, you can choose to change and bloom from within. Thanks for listening.